Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you by SDK Gaming, Puffy's Swag Shop, and Goose's Rattle Can Shop. Tonight, we're here with the Wild West Racing League in the midst of their qualifying for the Dirt Series tonight. Currently on board with the number 3 machine of Trey Smith, 12.5 at the moment, fastest car on the track. Here at Lima Land, once again in the Dirt Limited stocks. Or Dirt Stock Limiteds, excuse me. Still quite new to the Dirt Cup, or to the Dirt Series. We hope you enjoy the show tonight. We're very happy to be here once again. We do have a update about the United States Online Racing Association race that was, of course, supposed to happen last night. Unfortunately, they're having some leadership issues at the moment. From us to all of them, if they're watching out there tonight, we wish you all the best of luck, and we hope to be back with you in a few weeks once you guys get yourself as situated as need be. Hopefully tonight we also sound very nice. I have a new microphone, Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth once again. Towards the end of qualifying, Trey Smith is still your leader, James Napier in second, Dakota Henderson in third, Mike Presley in fourth, Brandon Harris in fifth, Cody Bentzel in sixth, Justin Bell in seventh, Brighton Coleman in eighth, Tanner Ensign in ninth. And if my name appears on the time screen tonight, ignore me, because I was having some fun with these guys during practice. Wanted to have some fun before we got going. Gonna be a good night of racing. We're gonna have one heat race, if I'm not mistaken, once again. And then we're going to have a full-length feature, or a longer length feature. I do not remember offhand what the lap count is, but it's going to be a good night regardless. Here at Lima Land on the clay once again. You will see if these guys advance to the next session. And as you can see in the top right side of your screens, I figured out how to do all of our logos. So you can actually see all of our sponsors. We're in current talks with league owners and with other sponsors within those leagues as well to advertise not only their leagues, but their sponsors as well. Of course, we still have to run it through the boss, Ethan Fearless of Fearless Broadcasting. And, of course, all of the league's owners, because we do not want to just go, oh, hey, here's a very nice logo that you made. We're just going to take that. Yeah, that's not how we do things. 10-lap heat race here at Lima Land. Trey Smith in the lead. James Napier in second. Dakota Henderson in third. Mike Presley still loading in fourth. Brandon Harris in fifth. Cody Bentzel in sixth. Justin Bell in 7th, Brighton Coleman in 8th, and Tanner Ensign in 9th. And of course, me, the number 82, Pat Wilkinson, I am not racing tonight. I was also told before we went live, we are not counting caution laps tonight for the feature race here at Lima Land. So the race is going to be a little bit longer. Broadcast will be a little bit longer, so that makes everybody happy. Going to be a good time out here tonight regardless. These guys are great to race with and against. Hopefully soon we'll be able to actually be out on track once again with these guys. Because I do miss racing. I will admit. I really start to miss it. But then again as well, we're getting ready, the Fearless Drivers team, getting ready for the 12 hours of Sebring, and I don't know what the current status of the 12 hours of Bathurst is going to be, but I know they wanted to do that. And we're under grid now. Trey Smith leading the way. 88 of James Napier alongside. Oh, okay. game decided to have an issue there. That was interesting. James Napier, the number 88. Dakota Henderson in the 5. Mike Presley in the 0. Brandon Harris in the 33. Cody Benzel in the 61. Brighton Coleman in the 4. And Tanner Ensign in the 44. I believe we are getting ready to go green flag this time by here at Limaland. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out, and we are underway with the Wild West Racing League Heat number 1 here at Limaland. Trey Smith with the slide job on the bottom. I didn't realize my camera was this low. We'll jump to camera 2. Trey Smith leading the way. 88 of James Napier trying to do the slide job. Trey riding over up to the rip. Trey gets bumped by the 88. Gives him a good shove back. Dakota Henderson trying to find that middle line. Trey Smith still trying to run the mid line here. Bumping into the 5. Dakota Henderson challenging for the lead all the way up to the rip on the high side. A little bit of contact behind them. Still green flag here at Limaland. Dakota Henderson and Trey Smith jockeying for the lead. Down the backstretch, following each other. Trying to do the slide job. Dakota Henderson on the 3. Running all the way up to the top. Jump back a little bit here as we start to settle down. Only a handful of laps left to go here. We're on board with Mike Presley now. Jockeying for 5th place at the moment. Mike Presley. 8 car all the way up to the top. Oh, we have contact. 63. Or 61, excuse me. And the 33. Caution is out. 4 laps to go. We'll just quickly rewind this. Get a better look. So 61 car on your screen. Gets punted by Mike Presley. And takes out the 33 of Brandon Harris. 3 laps to go here at Limaland. 61 with a lot of damage. Trey Smith, Dakota Henderson, James Napier, Mike Presley, Tanner Ensign, Brighton Coleman, Justin Bell, Brandon Harris. 2 laps to go here at Limaland. Catching up to the pace truck. I believe it will be technically overtime here at Limaland. I apologize to everybody at home. I am still learning how to do dirt laps, or dirt races here. Oh, I guess we're just going to be under caution for the end of the heat race here at Limaland on the clay. Unique surface. As clay... Oh. Pace truck is off. I guess we're going green flag one more time for the final lap here at Limaland. Oh, it is a green white checker. I didn't realize that. Okay. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't quite realize what was happening there. Green flag's out. Trey Smith leading the way. Dakota Henderson sliding way up high once again, giving the 88 the position. 88 trying to pull the slide job on him on the 3 as we're on board now with Trey Smith once again. James Napier in the 88 behind. White flag's out. One more lap to go. Coming back no matter what. Here at Limaland, once again, 88 trying to do the slide job on the 3. Doesn't have the speed to do it. Dives way down low, clips the tire, almost takes out the 3. Trey Smith is your first heat winner here tonight at Limaland. I believe this is the only heat we're racing tonight. James Napier in 2nd. Dakota Henderson 3rd. Mike Presley in 4th. Tanner Ensign in 5th. Justin Bell in 6th. Brighton Coleman 7th. Brandon Harris in 8th. Cody Benzel, excuse me. I will have to ask him how to say his name later. I do apologize, Cody. So we will have a 5-minute practice for the feature race. I do hope that the new microphone is nice, and I do hope that I am not blowing your eardrums to pieces, and if I am, I sincerely apologize. Oh, 3 on the 33! So we'll be back in just a few minutes with the feature race here at Lima Land. This is the Wild West Racing League, brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting, sponsored in part by Goose's Rattle Can Shop and Puffy's Swag Shop. Oh, I thought I muted my microphone. I apologize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. 40 lap feature race here at Limaland on the clay. Trey Smith still leading the way, 88 of James Napier alongside. Dakota Henderson in third, Mike Presley starting fourth, Tanner Ensign in fifth, Justin Bell in sixth, Brighton Coleman in seventh, Brandon Harris in eighth, and Cody Bensel in ninth. And of course, me, Pat Wilkinson, the number 82 machine, not racing tonight. Getting ready to go for our pace laps here at Limaland on the formation lap, as we'll cycle down through the grid once again. 2 laps to the green. Oop, wrong car. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why it cycles like that so badly. Getting ready to go green flag, this time by Trey Smith on the point. Pace Truck's lights are off. Coming through turns 3 and 4 now. Stacking them up really good. Green flags out here at Limaland for the feature. We've already got a little bit of chaos. A couple cars over the tires. A couple victims very early on over the tractor tires embedded into the inside of the racetrack. James Napier up into the wall. Oh, a couple cars getting the slide job on. We'll jump back and see some of that action. Let's jump back to the 8 of Justin Bell. Couple cars. Everybody's back here. Caution is out. Justin Bell loses a tire coming down the front stretch. Now, I don't think I said it before, but I will say it now. Oh, no! It gets hooked by the 0 and the 4 trying to come down pit road. 88 with the very slow down pit road. Not sure if he's got a problem. 8 car with a quick, fast repair, and he's back out on track. Not sure why Mike Presley is all the way down here in the exit of pit road. Alright, we'll run that instead, because I have no idea what they're actually supposed to be doing for the lap counter, so it's probably wrong anyway. And I don't want to embarrass myself again. Oops. Trey Smith still leading the way. Dakota Henderson now up to second place. Brandon Harris with a huge move, up 5 places up to third. Tanner Ensign in fourth. Brighton Coleman in fifth. Cody Bensel in sixth. Justin Bell in seventh. Mike Presley in eighth. And James Napier is down pit road. Pace Truck's lights are off. Down pit road he goes. Green flag is out this time. Trey Smith with a beautiful start on the inside. 3 wide behind him on the restart. Couple cars up into the wall. 44 trying to run, I believe that's the 44. Yes, the 44 trying to run up on the rip. Going way up high, trying to make the most of the racetrack. Trey Smith, however, seeming to have this car and the track's numbers down. We'll jump down to the 61. 33 gets tangled up with the 44 for just a moment. They all get back going. We have a caution once again. Justin Bell. Spun out into pit road, maybe? Oh, he had a big issue. What happened back here? Justin Bell on your screens now. All the way up into the cushion. Pummels the wall off of turn 4 and gets stuck. Must have broken an axle or a steering rod trying to get it back onto pit road. nothing you can do in that situation. Very unfortunate way to start the race for Justin Bell, excuse me. My guy, just recover to the pits. You're not going to be able to steer it. I'm sorry, Justin, you just can't. Trey Smith still leading the way. Mike Presley getting his lap back. James Napier 1 lap down in the 88 at the tail of the field. Trey Smith, Dakota Henderson, Brandon Harris, Cody Benzel, Bryton Coleman, Tanner Ensign, Mike Presley, James Napier, and Justin Bell as we go green flag once again here at Limaland. See, that's where I'm getting confused. It's counting the laps, but not counting the laps on the top of your screen there. Another beautiful restart from Trey Smith, but we'll jump down immediately to the 44 of Tanner Ensign, all the way up onto the cushion, trying to keep that speed up on the top. Oh, as he pummels the wall. Trey Smith also on the infield in the center of the racetrack. Dakota Henderson also with the problem. Caution's out once again. 44 with some big issues. He's lost his front right as well. Your leader now is Cody Benzel. The 88 gets his lap back. That is the 88 of James Napier. We'll get that fixed as well. I apologize. Third caution of the night in the feature race. Still plenty of time left to go here for a lot of drivers. All cars have 3 fast repairs across the entirety of the session. So Cody Benzel, as we're on board with now, has already at least used 1 to get back out on the racetrack from that early caution. Not sure if Tanner and oh, the game's doing what it's. Well, the Pace Truck's lights are off. We're going green this time. Nobody's really stacked up the field just yet. Well, we're green flag, I think? No, we're not. I think they may have extended by at least 1 or 2 laps just to make sure everybody was back in line here at Limaland. But yes, we were talking a little bit earlier about the tires that you can see. The white painted tires embedded into the clay on the inside of the turrets. You can see now in the center of your screens there, the white little dots. Those are tires to prevent cars from running all the way down onto the apron. And if you clip one of those, you either get sent into a big sky wheelie, you know, complete tail dragging like you're a 1950s drag racing car, or 1960s drag racing car, or you start ripping off body parts of these race cars. They really do not like being treated as such. Pace Truck's lights are off. Cody, what is going on here? Green flag's out here at Limaland once again. Nobody really going, though. I'm not certain what's happening here, so I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Caution is out once again. I do not know what is going on. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Because before the caution initially came out, Cody Benzel was up to the lead. Now it's saying Bryton Coleman is up to the lead. I'm not certain what's going on here. So we'll jump up to our hypothetical leader, Brighton Coleman, in the number 4. Dirt stock. Dakota Henderson getting his lap back. We might have been going around a couple times so that he could get his lap back. That might be why. Pace truck's lights are off. Get him ready to go green flag once again. Now we're stacked up. Brighton Coleman, Tanner Ensign, Justin Bell, Cody Benzel. Green flags out here at Limaland once again. 30 to go. Almost 4 wide. 444 and the 8-3 wide off of turn 2. 44 running all the way up in the cushion there. 4 pummels the wall off of turn 4. Keeps it going. A lot of action here tonight. Everybody trying to figure these cars out. Is it 88? Oh no, 88 and the 33 come together. Caution is out. 33. What happened to the 88? Oh, he lost his tire. I thought he was upside down for a second. Well, that was unrelated. Brandon Harris getting the tow back to pit road. Tanner Ensign, your new race leader here at Limaland. Justin Bell up to 2nd. Cody Benzel up to 3rd. Brighton Coleman in 4th. Trey Smith making his way back up through the field in 5th. Dakota Henderson doing the same down in 6th. Mike Presley in 7th. James Napier and Brandon Harris both down pit road. James Napier was able to at least drive it down to the pits. Brandon Harris had to be towed back to pit road. Pace truck's lights are off. Getting ready to go green flag this time by once again. Down pit road. Justin Bell trying to get early start. Green flags out. Tanner Ensign on the rip. All the way up to the cushion once again. Running that top line. 8 with a big spin off of turn 2. 44, the 4 teammates trying to work together here. Keep the speed up. Oh, the 4 spins out in the middle of turn 2. Caution is out. This is the old lady who swallowed the fly. And he's still backwards trying to get off of... Let's just rewind here. Oh, he might have gotten stuck on the tire. Or he might have stalled it. Oh, yep. So these race cars, they're open differential race cars. So only one tire, primarily the right side rear tire, is the tire that spins. The one side's locked, the other side is basically, you know, just kind of there. Because all the weight as you're jostling through the turns is going to be on that right rear. That's where your pressure is going to be on the right side rather than the left. So you want to have that right wheel spinning. I believe. Yep, we're going to go at least one more time. Trey Smith back up into the mix. He's back up to 2nd. Tanner Ensign. Is he choosing? I don't know if we have a choose cone rule here at the moment. But it looks like he might be choosing the outside line here. Unless he's just trying to get ahead of Trey. Pace truck's lights are off. I'm guessing they're going to go with it anyway. Green flag is out here at Limaland once again. 44 of Tanner Ensign. Trey Smith on the bottom. Beautiful entry through turns 1 and 2. Everyone's stacking up behind him. 44 all the way up to the top. All the way up against the cushion. 25 laps to go. Oh, 44 up into the wall. Keeps it going. Will he be able to get it straightened back out? No, he can't, and the caution comes out. Tanner Ensign and Cody Benzel. We saw the beginning of that. Tanner Ensign, the 44 car on your screen. 61 on board with now. And oh, huge one for Tanner Ensign, excuse me. Tanner Ensign completely turtled on the backstretch here at Limaland. Had to get towed back to pit road, nobody to help him roll that car back over. Trey Smith back to the lead once again here at Limaland. 33 getting his lap back, Brandon Harris. So, Trey Smith, Mike Presley, Dakota Henderson, James Napier, Bryton Coleman, Brandon Harris, Tanner Ensign in pit road now, Justin Bell a lap down, and Cody Bensel is down pit road as well. Green flag is out. Trey Smith on the rip once again. Beautiful slide through turns 1 and 2. Oh, might have been contact back there. Everybody's still going green though. Trey Smith all the way up to the cushion there. Trying to run a mid-high line here. Seems to be working out a lot better than the bottom is for a lot of people at the moment. 3, 5, and the 88 challenging each other for the podium here. We're just over halfway left to go. Jump a little further down here. Let's jump down to the... Oh, James Napier's crashed. Caution is out. I was going to say, let's jump down to James and see what's going on down here in the midst of the field. Oh, with wide slide off of turn 4. Gets caught up against the wall. Nothing he can do about it, and he's stopped. On the front stretch, must have broken yeah, he broke his steering. You can see it's hooked hard right on one side. He's probably trying to steer that thing left for dealer life on the other. 8th caution of the night. I believe 22 or 21 laps to go this time when we go green. Only the top 5 are on the lead lap. I believe Tanner Ensign might be getting his lap back. Not sure. Or it's the 4 of Bryton Coleman getting his lap back. Pace Truck's lights are off. We're going to go green flag this time by. Dakota Henderson and Trey Smith, front row. Trey Smith leading the way. Pace Truck's lights are off. Oh, they were off, but we're going one more time. Trey Smith, Dakota Henderson, Brandon Harris, Mike Presley. 61 getting his lap back. Bryton Coleman, Tanner Ensign, James Napier, Cody Bensel, and Justin Bell. James Napier is still down pit road. We're going to go again under the pace truck. I believe we're just trying to get everybody at least back somewhat together. Tanner Ensign off of pit road. He's at the tail of the field. Pace Truck's lights are off. Stacking them up, getting ready to go green flag this time by. Justin Bell is out of the race. Pace Truck is down pit road. Green flag's out. Once again here at Limaland. 20 laps to go this time by. 3 of Trey Smith. Oh, contact between the 5 and the 33. Still green. Way up high onto the cushion. Trying to basically wall ride around this racetrack with that extra layer of dirt up on top to kind of help them. Or clay in this case, excuse me. All the way up to the cushion. Trey Smith with beautiful slides through these turns. Brandon Harris is making up 6 places, trying to chase down our race leader. 33 with a bit of a slide off of turn 2. Starting to slow down through turns 3 and 4. Trey Smith only pulling away more as this race continues. 16 laps to go. Jump down to the 33 of Brandon Harris. Trying to chase down the 000 of Mike Presley and the 5 of Dakota Henderson. James Napier's crash, and the caution comes out once again. James Napier with a very bad night out here at Limaland. '88 on your screen. Beautiful slide. Oh, gets taken out a little bit by, that might have been the 44. It was the 44 of Tanner Ensign. Oh, no. Trey Smith is still leading the way here. Everybody's starting to get their laps back. Tanner Ensign back on the lead lap, down in 7th. Cody Bensel down 2 in 8th. Justin Bell is out, and I am Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. So you can ignore me on that time screen as I slowly drift past. Pace Truck's lights are off, going green flag this time here. Down pit road it goes. Green flags out once again here at Limaland. Yes, there it is. Very slow start for the 3 of Trey Smith. Not sure if that was deliberate or not, but a huge slide trying to keep that thing straight. 14 laps to go, 13 at the line. The caution comes out once again. '61. Oh, 3 and the 61 come together. Under caution. That's not good. Trey, that's a bad boy move. You're not supposed to do that. Trey, you're being bad. No wrecking people under caution, Trey. Oh, boy. Do a dirt league, they said. It would be fun, they said. So I'm not sure what's really going on here. But it says Dakota Henderson is leading, and everybody above 8th is at least 1 lap down. I don't understand it. Maybe it's something wrong with our telemetry? I am not sure. But we're up to date on everything. Pace Truck's coming down pit road this time. I'm not sure what's really going on here. Green flag's out. 13 laps to go here at Limaland. James Napier up to the lead. Not entirely sure how that quite happened, but we're doing it anyway. Perfect slide job from the 3, trying to block with that with the wing of that car. Beautiful tandem. Oh, but not so beautiful as the 5 comes together and slides down into the pits. Caution's out. And the 88 with tire damage. Oh, man. And the 33 pummels the 0. James Napier, just a soap opera and a myriad of issues out here tonight. Gets up to the lead, he wrecks. He gets up to the lead, he wrecks. Like, come on. He is deciding to forego the issue and just keep driving that race car. I'm not sure if he's going to have the meatball or if they're just going to let him keep going. He's trying to either pull off or he's going to... I don't know what's going on here. There he goes, down pit road, the 88 of James Napier. Trey Smith back to the lead now. Dakota Henderson in 2nd on the outside. Brandon Harrison 3rd. Bryton Coleman in 4th. Tanner Ensign 5th. Cody Bensel back onto the lead lap in 6th. Mike Presley in 7th. James Napier down pit road. And Justin Bell is out of the race. Once again, folks, I am working with a new microphone, and I hope that tonight's broadcast is a very good broadcast, and I hope that you guys enjoy the new microphone. Pace Truck's lights are off. Down pit road it goes. Trey Smith still leading. I believe we're going to have 12 or 11 to go. 11 laps to go here at Lima Land. Green flag's out. Trey Smith with a big slide all the way up to the top. Oh, that was a big one on the backstretch. Still green. Couldn't quite make out who that was. Cody Benzel has had an issue. Not sure if he's still good or not, but we're still green flag anyway. Trey Smith trying to run away with it. Dakota Henderson chasing him down. Tanner Ensign, the 44, trying to catch up. Dakota Henderson had an issue. Caution is out. Dakota Henderson and Cody Benzel. 5 car on your screen. Pummels the wall off of turn 4, gets spun backwards, right behind the flag stand. I don't see what happened to Cody Benzel. Dakota Henderson jumping back to the pits. 61 with it a problem. Oh, yeah, I'd say that's an issue. But what caused that? So we're going to rewind a little bit. He's had this damage for a while. Oh, no. Oh, boy. He got dumped. Everybody checked up for the caution. The 0 of Mike Presley turned him around, and the 88 just gets collected. 61 with huge damage, having to get towed back to pit road. Oh, man. Trey Smith, Tanner Ensign, Brighton Coleman, Mike Presley, James Napier, Brandon Harris are still on the lead lap. Dakota Henderson, Cody Benzel. Dakota down pit road right now. Cody Benzel at least 1 lap down. Justin Bell is out. Coming towards the end of another fantastic night of racing here with the Wild West Racing League. If you ever want to join, fantastic league, can vouch 100% for them. Pace Truck is off, getting ready to go green flag once again here at Lima Land. Hopefully for the final time. Let's see if we can do more than 1 lap this time. Green flag is out. 8 laps to go here at Lima Land. Beautiful start from the 3 and the 44. Beautiful tandem through turns 1 and 2. 44 running all the way up to the cushion. 3 not having a choice. Bit of a wide slide off of turn 3 there. 44 stuck. Gets collected by the 4. We're still green flag. Tanner Ensign crashed. And the caution is out. I do not know why my camera angle is so bad tonight. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. 44 gets stuck off of the turn 4 wall, gets assisted by the 4, and gets stuck up high in turn 1 on the cushion. Manages to get it rolling, and he's entered pit road now. I believe at the line we're going to have 6 laps to go. 6 cars are all that are left on the lead lap. Trey Smith, Brighton Coleman, Mike Presley, James Napier with huge damage. When did that happen to you, James? I guess I'm not a very good broadcaster. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. We're doing it live? We're doing it live. Pace Truck is off. Trey Smith leading the way still. Green flag is out once again here at Lima Land with the Wild West Racing League. 88 punts the 44 off the start. 6 to go this time by. 5 to go this time by. 3 cars still leading the way. 4 trying to chase them down on the outside. 0 work in the middle. 5 cars as a pack all together. We'll jump over to the 88 of to the 4 of Brighton Coleman, excuse me. 44, 4, 88, 33 in the 0, working up the field. trying to chase down Trey Smith. Dakota Henderson has crashed. He's jumped to pit road. 3 laps to go. No caution. Brighton Coleman's now the last car on the lead lap. 88 of Brandon Harris making that car work for him. Oh, that's not it. James Napier, excuse me. 88 of James Napier with a lot of front damage. And the caution is out. Brandon Harris. I guess I turned away just the wrong time. I apologize. Oh, pummels the outside wall. Perfect 360, but gets stuck up high. A lot of damage to that race car. Very similar to James Napier. Manages to wrestle it down to pit road. It is going to be a green-white checkered finish here at Limaland. Brandon Harris having to get towed down to pit road. Brighton Coleman down pit road as well. He gets towed down pit road. 4 cars are on the lead lap. Brandon Harris is out. Dakota Henderson is out. Cody Penzel is out. Ignore the white flag. We still have 2 to go because we are not counting caution laps. So these 4 cars are going to decide the race. Trey Smith, Mike Presley, James Napier, and Tanner Ensign. Green flag is out. 2 laps to go. 4-way battle for the win. Trey Smith all the way up onto the cushion. Mike Presley getting assisted into the wall there by the 88. 88 not having a lot of speed or a lot of steering angle to really work with there. White flag's out. Coming back no matter what. 3-0, 88 in the 44. Trey Smith is just going to have a dominant night here. He won the heat race, and he's going to win again in the feature. Trey Smith wins at Limaland for the 2nd round of the Dirt Series. Mike Presley in 2nd, Tanner Ensign in 3rd, and James Napier in 4th. What in the heck? What just happened there? Hang on. No. We're not going away from that just yet. What? Tanner. Oh, okay. Tanner Ensign deciding to celebrate 3rd place a little more uniquely than others. Let's see if we can get your race winner, Trey Smith, in here. Trey Smith, this is Pat Wilkinson up at the booth. You got me.
We can take all the bullshit from everybody else.
Yes, sir. I got you, brother.
Trey, just a simply masterclass win out there. What was your strategy to just winning everything tonight, apparently?
It just kept my foot to the floor. I had no idea how that happened. In all honesty, the heat race, I thought Dakota really was going to chase me down and beat us, and we were able to hold him off for a little bit, and then a few times James, Tanner, Brighton, and obviously Dakota were all up front too, giving me a run for my money. Same with Brandon. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't even think I was going to win this race, in all honesty.
Well, congratulations regardless. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off for the night?
Make sure you get Mike and Tanner's interview, and don't want to forget them.
Don't worry, I've already got them. Don't worry, we're
okay,
good.
Good deal. Good deal. Just overall, just super happy with the way this GLM number 3 car drove tonight. Car just got better and better, I felt like, lap after lap. So super proud of that, and shout out to Redline Radio. GB22 Designs, Race Car Bodies by Daily, Ferguson Motorsports, Vic Hill Engines, Carter Lumber, Cunningham Glass. I'm trying to think everyone else. Joe Krishan, Kaiser, Tanner for the YO Outlaw Custom Diecast, Fearless Broadcasting, of course, having the great Mr. Pat Wilkinson up in the booth every single time.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming up here and doing this for us. And hopefully, well, next week's gonna be a struggle because we'll have to start tail of the field. So um, we'll see what we can do and see if we can make it 3 in a row.
We will have to see. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us, and hope you have a good night.
Yes, sir, buddy. You too. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. That was your race winner, Trey Smith. Let's see if we can get Mike Presley up in here. Mike Presley, this is Pat Wilkinson up at the booth. Do you got me?
Yes, sir, Pat. I got you, buddy. How you doing, man?
Mike, fantastic second place finish out there tonight in a very much, parade lap race, I guess you could call it. A lot of
Yeah.
cautions out there. Did they all play into your strategy to win out there, or was it just kind of Hail Mary at one point?
Oh, yeah, I think that was a play for everybody out there just to try to avoid the wreck, you know? So I felt like I did pretty good with that. You know, I think I felt like I avoided a lot of them that I could have been in, and I guess I'm just getting better at it. You know, I'm not much of a dirt, hadn't been much of a dirt track racer, but I seem to be getting the hang of it here. So, but yeah, I'm really shocked. I mean, I'm really shocked for second place.
Well, congratulations and thank you for coming out tonight. Is there anything you'd like to say before we sign off?
Man, I just want to appreciate Ensign Motorsports and Perfect Logo Promotion for sponsoring, and the great team we got, and Tanner, and he's just such a great guy. And good job, Trey. Congrats to him. So everybody have a good night.
Appreciate it, Mike. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us, and we hope to see more of you next week.
Okay, buddy. Take care.
You as well. That was your second place finisher, Mike Presley. Let's see if we can get Tanner Ensign, the 44, up in here. Tanner Ensign, this is Pat Wilkinson. Do you got me?
I got you, Pat. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Tanner, very topsy-turvy, I guess the words could be used, out there tonight for that race. What was it like from your point of view? You were involved in quite a bit of the wrecks as well, unfortunately. But you still managed a commendable third place out there. What was the strategy at the end there? Just Hail Mary, balls to the wall, run the walls, and either the engine's going to blow up or we're going to run out of gas.
Yeah, that was the plan. I mean, as far as dirt racing on iRacing, I haven't done much of it, so
Nobody has.
That part of it there makes it interesting. I felt real good with the car if I could be up front and run that higher line, but when I was marred back in traffic, it definitely made it difficult not being able to take the line that I wanted. But I mean, we had Perfect Logo Solutions on the car tonight. Hope we did them and Mike proud, and we'll take our third and come back and try to do better next week. Hopefully next week we don't have to use all 3 fast repairs.
Well, I mean, it is dirt racing at the end of the day, and admittedly, we are at a quite unique track with a clay layout instead of actual dirt. So this track probably grips a lot harder than people realize, especially with these lower horsepower cars comparing to like the pro dirt stocks. I think that's what these are called.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. I don't know.
Yeah, nope.
I'm
grew
just
up
here
racing
at this
on a
point, man.
banked- Right. I grew up racing on a banked dirt track, so the flatter dirt tracks I still got to get a handle on, for sure. Like
I
comparatively,
grew up racing on a hilly backyard, and I can't tell you how many times I tried jumping my go-kart over the burning pile, and I wound up on my lid. So, or ripping the engine out of it. That was an interesting one. I don't remember it, but I remember. Remember last year or 2 years ago, it was Xfinity guy at the Chicago road course. He buried it into the wall so hard he bent the steering wheel with his hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was me in my go-kart when I was 8.
Who hasn't been there?
Good time.
Right.
But yeah, that was the first and admittedly, for probably the last real time I did that before I turned into my early teens, admittedly. But hey, this isn't about me. Congratulations on third.
I appreciate it, buddy. Hopefully we'll do better next week. Hopefully somebody can knock Trey off the podium. That'd be sweet. But
Yeah, it
I guess we'll
certainly
see you
seems
tomorrow.
like,
Right.
It's,
We'll get him back
we
tomorrow
need to
on
start having
Xfinity.
more people in these races because, God, man, we got to get like a full 40 NASCAR grid out here to really just to screw with Trey at this point. We gotta beat him.
Yeah, somebody's got to.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me up in the booth tonight. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I want to thank everybody for coming out, everybody who watches Fearless Broadcasting. Best broadcaster we could ask for, and Pat Wilkinson. I want to thank Stanford Whip Foundation, Wild Outlaw Custom Diecast, Redline Radio, Perfect Logo Solutions. Everybody who makes this happen.
Well, we appreciate it, and thank you for joining me up in the booth. If you want to stay for the sign-off, we can talk a little bit after as well if you want.
Sounds good, buddy.
All right. Well, folks, it's been another perfectly good hour you have wasted on another beautiful Tuesday night here, at least for me, in New England. And this has been Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you by Goose's Rattle Can Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, and Fearless Motorsports. This has been the Wild West Racing League Dirt Series, second race of the series, won by Trey Smith, Mike Presley in second, and Tanner Ensign in third. And until next